Kidney infection, I heal that too.
When I first came to Los Angeles and started my spiritual journey, I met a ton of people just like this young woman. And let's be clear, it wasn't the witch community that I started with, it was the conscious community, the spiritual community. Mostly white people, mostly. And they looked like this young woman. I'm not even going to get into what's going on with her hair, and all the other things. I'm not even going to get to that because that's not relevant, although it gives you a little clue in. I want to talk about the line that she just said. Kidney infection healed that too. And it almost implies that she healed that with her mind and her thinking. And look, I'm a witch, and I believe that you have the power to heal your own body through a ton of different modalities that are not just medicine, right? But, but, if I have a kidney infection, or if I break my leg, if I have some major situation, I'm gonna go to the doctor because modern medicine is also pretty fucking magical. And to say that so casually in your song, it may encourage people who are not so bright or not fully aware yet of what we mean by healing ourselves, may encourage them not to seek medical care because they think it's not spiritual. If you listen to the whole song, if you go back and listen to the whole video and like all the things that she's saying a lot of spiritual buzzwords. Lot. We've got astral projection and ayahuasca and the pyramid, awakening your DNA, making things move with your mind. Hot buzzwords of the spiritual conscious community. Granted, when I first started in my spiritual journey, I loved people like this because they were so far out there. They made me feel comfortable enough to explore these spiritual practices that I was getting into that nobody else understood, and it kind of made me feel crazy for. It was why it was so insidious how they kind of worked their claws into you over time, because it felt like I was in a community of people that I trusted. It felt like I was in a community of people that understood me and there was no judgment. I felt safe to explore all these different types of things, and that there were people there who really wanted to see me grow and heal. And it got very culty very, very quick. All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to say that this person is a bad person, because she probably isn't a bad person. She probably fine. Like, this is not a video to speak on her character, but as a person of color, I would just be kind of weary of people like this. Not all of them are bad, not all of them are unaware, not all of them are people you got to stay away from or dangerous, but too many. Too many. And that is enough for you and I to keep our eyes open and aware. Because people like this, who operate on extreme privilege in spaces where they get to partake in traditions from marginalized and disenfranchised communities, who have had to fight, and some of them also died to keep their traditions alive, in a culture and a society of colonialism and white supremacy that wants to take those things away and demonize it. These people get to benefit off of it, whitewash it, repackage it to you, and put it in their little songs as like these cute little like I'm dancing around like a fairy. Because I just want to say, delirium, the side effects of delirium, one of them is kidney related issues. Delirium. Touch grass every so often and you will be okay. And pay attention to what is being said and what is not being said around people like this.